Assistant Development Director Warren. I had the opportunity, I was absent in December, to watch the presentation and the Planning Commission recommendations. So just, this question is to educate me, and it's about the fees. So I appreciate that they're lower, but what I was interested in is the $250 per cart, and then it jumps to $5,000 for the pod, and I'm assuming that's around all the work required to create a pod. But that kind of increment for the lower number of carts versus a higher limit, just wanted clarity on rationale and kind of that thinking as a single base price.
Sure. So again, we're looking at comparable fees. So I'll start with the food cart operation. So in terms of process impact, we looked at home occupations as a comparable type of operation. And we set the fee at a level that we thought, recognized the fact that this is a secondary use on the site. The site has already complied with any sensitive land requirements, screening requirements, access requirements, parking requirements, etc. And so really this is utilizing a space on the site that might be underutilized. And so it made sense in that context to keep the fee low, because it's really just looking at the cart itself. With a food cart pod, that is a standalone use, and it's much more permanent in nature, right? It's akin to if an In-N-Out wanted to locate in the city of Tigard, you're going to look at a restaurant use. How does access happen? What are the screening requirements for that? And treating it as a permanent use. So we looked at the site development review fees, which run about $8,000, and scaled back significantly from that, but still recognizing that reviewing an entire site for a permanent use such as that really requires a pretty robust look. And the other thing I would note is that under state law, our fees should be proportional to the work that we put into it, the staff time that we put into it. We have the ability to, as we process these, go back and revisit and make sure that our fees are aligned with what our actual staff expenditures are. So that is something that we can reassess at a later date to make sure that we've hit this right. And my guess is that we've underestimated a little bit in recognition of the economic development goals that we have for this use.